Masses London 2015. We're at the final. I'm here with Simon Hall. How are you doing?
Very well, Ricky, thank you.
Excellent. So I suppose we'll start with, what is Metal to the Masses?
Well, Metal to the Masses is Bloodstock's initiative, basically, to look out for the bands of tomorrow, to find the bands, you know, in an underground environment that stand a chance of playing not only at Bloodstock in 2015, but also with the possibility of with the possibility of playing WYCHHOUND the following year or Metal Days the following year. But primarily, it's about Bloodstock's commitment to the underground scene, the self-signed scene, the unsigned scene, etc., etc. You know, we kind of look out for those bands because we know that we need to look out for those kind of bands. You know.
I mean, I don't see that many other festivals doing this kind of thing, and for underground bands, they talk about Bloodstock, and that's the platform they want to play at.
Yeah, the fact is, you know, Bloodstock year on year gets a little bit bigger, just a little bit bigger, and we get bigger names on the main stage, bigger names on the Sophie stage. But the new Blood stage will always be an integral part of the Bloodstock ethos, if you like. You know, because looking at, as I say, you know, the Iron Maidens of tomorrow are out there. Yeah. We just need to find them, grab them, and look out for them. You know.
You're a busy man this time of year. You're going across the UK and in Europe. Is that
yeah, I've been to Norway already, and I've been over to Dublin and Belfast. Done Metal to the Masses over there, and they're all insane. This year we've had, I think it's about 6 or 7 sellout shows already at 300 capacity. So, you know, take what is written on Facebook about the underground scene and stick it up your ass. Because at the end of the day, it's not dead. Not by a long, long way. You know?
That just completely is what you need to have for emerging metal. And people do say that it's kind of, it's not a scene anymore, but
the thing is with social media is it's so easy to sort of generate apathy. And if you sort of take the ethos of social media, you'll be absolutely screwed. But the fact of the matter is, these shows and the promoters, not only here but in Glasgow, that's sold out. Wolverhampton sold out. Norwich sold out. So I mean, we're looking at all sides of the map here. Are all saying it's working. And what it is as much as it's a competition about getting bands to the festival, more importantly, for me, it's about bands networking together. Fans going out and experiencing new bands and sort of walking away from it with a CD and with a t-shirt and going, I'm going to follow that band now. I'm going to check those guys out and I'm going to keep following them, you know, as opposed to just armchairing it, you know, and that's the good thing, and that's what's working.
What I've seen here is that the bands, they come together and it's a competition, but the camaraderie between the bands is just so amazing. They're supporting each other. They're actually plugging each other bands on social media.
And it kind of goes further than that as well. Is once you know bands have played Bloodstock, there's a lot of bands that go out and tour together. You know, so the Gethicas have gone out with the Ballroom Stampedes, and the Ballroom Stampedes have gone out with other bands. You know, they've kind of helped each other along the way. So if you're good in one region, bring other guys in and they'll help you out and that is exactly absolutely old school DIY. That's how it should be. You know?
You can't have full hard work and that kind of
absolutely
networking.
Right. Absolutely right.
You can do as much social media as you want until you're actually there on the stage and you're doing the legwork.
Absolutely right.
So we London last year.
Yeah.
I would say you was very impressed with the standard.
It nearly killed me. It was fucking ridiculous. There was too many good bands that it blew me away last year. Obviously the fact is I stood by my commitment and said that Suma would play this year, and they are playing this year. And the 2 bands that we did put through were fucking astounding. They're absolutely astounding. But the nice thing is I'm finding as well that year on year, I mean, if you remember when I sort of picked this up, which was like several years ago, the fact of the matter is it was almost like a bit of a poison chalice, because there'd been so many pay-to-play schemes, there'd been so many like text voting schemes and all this bullshit. Basically we had to wade through that, and it took time to do it, but now I'm finding that the quality of bands that are joining this, they're not just the young starter bands anymore. I'm getting bands that have been established for like 10 years. They're recognised because they're looking at this and saying it's a worthy, you know, it's musicians and fans looking out for bands, as opposed to having to stand in a room and text vote to fill the pockets of a promoter. You know, it's
that kind of style of the pay to play and stuff. Bands are wary of that. And I think
to be honest, it's all but dead now.
Yeah.
And I think Bloodstock, you know, me shouting to the rooftops has been part of that. You know, we can't abide it. Why the hell would you want to do pay-to-play? It's just.
I think people have got a trust for the metal to the masses, and they know Bloodstock behind that, and they see.
Yeah, the fact is this whole metal to the masses is we try and be as all-encompassing as possible, so that we help the bands, okay, in the respect that we're giving them a platform to play. We help the fans in the respect that we're putting them in a room where they can experience new material, new sounds, and we're also helping out the promoters and the venues. Which, I mean, we're at the Purple Turtle tonight, and there's a prime example of a venue that's been kicked in the balls, it's this one, you know. So, you know, Bloodstock does give a shit, that's the thing. And we don't care about getting our hands dirty, and, you know, because everybody else does, you know, really else.
And I know in the London Heats we've had some guest judges in, and fan base as well, which has been
brilliant.
They've been pulled from the scene by Mick.
Yeah.
And it's been a fair thing down the line. Obviously, you're on your own tonight. What are you looking for in these bands to actually?
I do wish I could give you a great answer on that one, but I just don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know until I see it, because the fact that I have certain tastes in music that I listen to, but the fact of the matter is, it's all encompassing. My genre likes, if you like, are just so widespread. I love stoner doom that just tune low, play slow, and I love tech metal, and I love everything in between, you know, whether it be operatic or whatever, you know, I love it all, and it's all about the performance on the night. You know, if it's done well, then it's a good performance, and it's appreciated by the fact, and that's what killed me last year, is that everybody was fucking brilliant, and I just couldn't decide on one band, hence the fact there was more than one.
I spoke to all the bands, and I've interviewed them, and I've seen everything, and they are, I've got to say that the quality is very high, and their commitment and their drive to want to go through is great. So,
and you know what, it's nationwide as well, it really is, and further afield. Next year we're looking at taking it into France and Luxembourg and Germany, etc., etc. So we're
it's a roller coaster with no
so basically I'll tell the wife I'll be back when I am, you know.
I'm busy when you're back home.
Yeah.
Whenever.
when it's done, yeah.
Oh well, Simon, thank you for your time.
Thank you, man. Thanks for your support.
Appreciate it.
Nice one, brother.
Good luck. Ricky here, Metal to the Masses, London 2015, the final here at the Purple Turtle. I'm with DJ Squatter. How are you doing?
I'm alright, I'm good, thank you.
And what is it you do?
Right, well, I'm a DJ on TBFM Online. We're the largest independent rock online station in the UK. And basically we've been covering the London heats of the Metal to the Masses since the end of November. So we've been doing interviews with the bands and sort of, promoting the whole competition right the way through.
How have the bands been responsive to being on the radio?
Yeah, it was a little bit of a shock to them, some of them at first, because I know a lot of the other regional Metal to the Masses don't do that, but Mick Monsta Ents wants to sort of pick the thing up a little bit. So he spoke to us back in around about October time, asked if he wanted to be involved. I've been to a few of the Metal to the Masses regional ones before. I came down to a couple of London ones last year, and yeah, we were dead on board. It really fits in with our ethos of TBFM. His focus is on unsigned bands. That's what we do. So, and personally, I go to Bloodstock Festival every year and spend most of my time at the New Blood tent. So, absolutely perfect for what we wanted to do. So,
it's really great that TBFM are getting involved with helping bands to get into the New Blood stage. I noticed you've got like CDs and things like that. How important is that for the bands?
Oh well, they've all been very, like I say, they're all really, really into it. They're all a little bit shocked by it. You've got such a wide range of bands. You've got some bands that you find when you're interviewing them, it's when the first round of interviews was all sort of like, tell us a bit about your band.
Yeah.
Do you sound like any major bands? How long you've been going for? You find some bands that have done like 10 gigs. Some bands have been going for 10 years. It's very you've got a very real spread in it. So even though it's sort of new blood and up and coming bands, it's not necessarily bands that have just been going for a short amount of time. So obviously some of them are a little bit more used to it. Some of them have taken part in Metal to the Masses before, but didn't have this kind of exposure. So they've all sort of fitted in with it really, really well. And yeah, they've gotten with it. And yeah, none of them have got 2 stars struck in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but they've been alright with it.
No egos fit in there.
No, it's been good. They've all been very appreciative of it. And yeah, and so obviously I've been interviewing them throughout the round. So the 6 finalists we've got today, I've interviewed maybe 3 or 4 times already. So I've got to know them quite well throughout the way through. So it's going to be heartbreaking to see 5 of them go out, to be honest, because I'm going to be excited for the guys that get through. Trouble, always trouble. I'm going to be gutted for the guys that don't go through. That's going to be my main thing with it. It's been the thing all the way through.
As you know, we've followed it the whole way through, and it's been the standard music coming through is just so high. I don't know if you feel the same, but
yeah, absolutely. I came to the quarterfinals, and there was the 5 bands that in and out were absolutely outstanding. And I just came as an audience member, and I had to cast my vote for 3 of them to go through, and it was really, really difficult. Mick asked me to be a judge for the semi-finals, and I was like, no, thank you very much. Far too much pressure. So yeah, Sarge and Beth Ann and Dave Bedlam came down and did that instead of me, and I'm glad that they had to do it. And I tell you, Mr. Paul has got a very, very tough decision on himself.
he's smiling at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's going past giving you little funny looks, but yeah, he's got a tough decision tonight because they had 6 really, really top bands and a good mix of music as well. It's different genres, and every single one of them. As I say, I'm at the New Blood stage every year. Every single one of them would grace the New Blood stage at Bloodstock. They look so good up there. So up to Simon now.
Yeah. So we're, as we mentioned, we're at the Purple Turtle in Camden, and you guys are broadcasting live.
We're broadcasting live. Yeah, Mick asked us to do it probably about 3 weeks ago. We didn't really plan for this to be the big finale of it, but yeah, it's looking like it's going to be quite good. We're going to obviously get the all 6 acts out there tonight. So yeah, we've got worldwide listenership. So yeah, we've just been having a bit of a chat to some of the bands and letting them know that they're going to be going out worldwide. So no extra pressure for them at all. So yeah, it's been very enjoyable. Excuse me, just let this pensioner through. Hang on, sorry.
Something big, have you?
So yeah, it's good. We don't do that many live broadcasts on TBFM, but we're looking forward to doing this tonight because I say it's just all built up really, really nicely. And when Mick asked us to do it, we're like, yeah, we'd love to do it. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing.
So
Yeah, we should be all right. I think we were all right with sound checked and everything, and it seems to be going out okay and that lot. So yeah, it's just over to the bands and that lot now. So yeah, we love this place here as well at the Purple Turtle. It's only like I've been down to here to a couple of gigs before and that, and it's sort of like the home of the Metal to the Masses to me. So yeah, the stuff that's going on at the moment with Camden Council's a little bit not really sure what's going to happen with that at the moment. But yeah, it's been great, and Mick's run a tight ship all the way along, all the way. We've asked the bands all the way through. How do you think of the way it's run? And as I say, some of them have got a lot of experience, some of them have got little experience, but all of them are just, it's completely professional. It's just, and it's helping them along. So all of them said all the way through, even if we get knocked out, it's kind of, well, no, it's fun, a learning experience, and a networking as well. The networking that they've got, they're all gigging with each other now. All these guys that have started off in the earlier rounds, it's how they sound good to us, they sound good together then, so we're already networking and doing that as well.
I spoke to about Simon and everybody. It's such a camaraderie with the bands. It's just everybody is getting on. It's a competition, but it's still the bands are digging with each other. You say they're kind of getting information from each other and they're friends, and then they found line that helps for everything.
That's really good. So we'll see what happens. But I'm looking forward to seeing whoever the band is that gets through on the new stage of Bloodstock. But as I say, I'll be a bit cutting for the others that fall along the wayside.
I just wanted to say, like, a lot of speculation about kind of the metal scene in general, kind of dying out and stuff. And obviously, this is proof. Melted Masses, new stage, your show of playing metal. That really isn't the case.
Yeah, I think you find a lot of people, especially on Facebook and social media, it's a sort of a blessing and a curse really, because it gives people a platform to moan, and you find that people spend more energy moaning about things than actually getting off their arses and going to the gigs. You'll ask Simon all tonight and he'll tell you that all the Metal to the Masses gigs have been absolutely rammed. They've been well represented all the way through. There are people going to gigs. It's just that people just find it easier to just moan about things all the time. So, if you're one of them that's going out there on Facebook and just goes, metal scene's dying on its arse, it's not. Just get out there and have a look at it. We're finding that. We've had our Breaking Bands Festival a couple of weeks ago that TBFM have been involved in organising that, and it was rammed, it sold out. All these little sort of up-and-coming bands and that sort of thing, there is a big market for it, there's a big scene for it. So, and it's the likes of Bloodstock promoting it and getting it through. And following it up as well, you get bands that, they don't do it with some other festivals. Well, they'll put on the small bands and they'll have a little unsigned stage, but then they'll just sort of ignore the rest of it, and then that'll be like, that's it, you get your one shot and that's it, forget about it. Bloodstock, I've got friends that are in Gattaca, that are in Incinerary, that are Camden, that have all played the new Blood stage and then gone up onto the Sophie stage the next year. So they keep tabs on them and they bring them back, and that's what it's so cool, because these are the headliners. One of these 6 bands tonight, these 6 bands that are on here could be headlining Bloodstock in the next few years. You don't know where they're going to go. So that's what we're doing it for, and that's why we do it at TBFM, and that's why we want to get involved in this. Okay. All right, cheers Ricky, thanks a lot mate. Cool.
of a mate of mine by the name of Noon. Where are you, Noon? Oh, fuck me. So Noon's going to tell you what he did, and what he achieved, and what he's done, and what he's going to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, from Empire Guitars, Mr. Noon Seymour Rutherford.
What we decided to do was trying the best dad in the show. Best guitarist, the person that really made the most of what the stage time is. And I just gave it 101%. And to say that it would be easy to judge a competition like this would be, well, a fucking lie. Because I would rather give every single band a guitar and declare bankruptcy than actually have to choose one person to have a winning guitar. Now we spent 6 months, it's not yours! Shut up! So we spent 6 months building a custom signature unit, which is not going anywhere else but to a guitarist in the Metal to Masses competition. From the 40 bands and probably in excess of 60 guitarists, with most bands there's at least 1 or 2 exceptional players. The winner of the Empire Guitars 2015 Metal to the Masses London Heat competition is John Spriggs from WRETCHED. Get down there, John. Get down there. Hold on to this. That is your axe. That is your axe. You do deserve it. No, there is, and the thing is, next year we will not only be looking at guitarists, but we will be taking a very close look at all you bass players as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, John from WYCHHOUND, the winner of the Empire Guitar. That's $2,000 a guitar right now. Thank you so much to Noon from Empire Guitars, supporting the whole competition. You've been a diamond. Well run, John. Let's put a smile on your face.
Go!
promised myself I wouldn't say too much because I know it's still ongoing. But there's a big, fat, white fucking elephant in this fucking room and we've all been pretty fucking cool about it so far. The truth of the matter is, this may well be the last rock and metal fucking show at the Turtle. If the fucking local council have their fucking way about it, then, you know, that's it. You know, the Turtle's pretty well fucked. And there's a thing, right? The truth of the matter is, this is a competition. I agree. I totally appreciate the fact it's a competition, but it's way, way more than that. Because it's this. It's fucking this, right here. It's fucking this. It's a Sunday evening in Camden, the most alternative, the most beautiful fucking part of London, where bands have cut their teeth over fucking years, right? Orange Goblin played here when they were fucking babies, you know? And bands have gone from here and progressed and got bigger and better, and I tell you what, whatever happens over the next few weeks, please, fight the fucking fight to keep this fucking place open, please. I'm no Londoner, but I swear I'm so fucking emotional about this because this is fucking... My band's been lucky enough to play here. We fucking love this place. It's a genuine, honest fucking shithole. But you know what? But you know what? It's our fucking shithole. Right, do me a favour, if there is any house lights, guys, if you can put some house lights on, I want to see a fucking Camden crowd give it fucking large. That's amazing, thank you guys. Voices are going. Shall I tell you where they're going? TBFM have been broadcasting this live. It's going. Not only is it heard down Camden fucking High Street, but it's also being heard in, I think it's 160 something fucking countries. And 35,000 people are hearing your voices, so fucking hey. Okay, it sucks to be me right now. This bill today has, yet again, like last year, fucking blown me away. It's been absolutely brilliant. For those of you who were here last year, and I tell you what, I do put my hand on my heart and say well done and thank you to all the bands that were here last year that have turned up this year. Give it up for all the bands that played tonight. Give it up for SKARTHIA. Played a couple of years ago in the most improved fucking band over the last couple of years. Fantastic. Outright Resistance, the right fucking message. HALBERD, old school thrash, right here. Wretched Toad. Overthrow, fucking up. And finally WYCHHOUND. Every single one of these bands on this listing here, and now in my mind, my eyes, and in fucking Bloodstock's radar. And I tell you what, within the next couple of 3 years, every single man, Jack fucking one of them will be playing Bloodstock. I'll tell you that now. Okay, I can only take one band via the Metal to the Masses. Having said that, I've got 2 contracts here. Basically, I'm going to pick one band to play the New Blood stage as a guest of mine, simply because they blew me away, and one band to play the New Blood stage for the Metal to the Masses. Yeah? Oh, this is fucking aging me, this job, I'm telling you. Fucking hell. Okay. The band I'm choosing as a guest that won't be going on to the whacking thing and all that fucking German shit, whatever.
Not German shit. It's SKARTHIA. And the band that has won the Bloodstock London 2015 Metal to the Masses. With a chance of playing not only at Bloodstock, well, they will be playing at Bloodstock, but with a chance of possibly playing WYCHHOUND 2016 and or Metal Days, Metal Camp, is Wretched Toad. To every single band that played on this, thank you so fucking much. You've aged me, bastards. Purple Turtle, Camden, you've been fucking brilliant. Put your hands up for the unsigned scene. Ladies and gentlemen, Camden, the people of the Purple Turtle, give it up for your winners for 2015. Support these bands, support all the bands that have played tonight, and keep supporting the Turtle. It fucking warrants it. Thank you so much. Before I fuck off and head back up north, a big thank you to Mick. Mick Wood, he's turned this around. TBFM, everyone that supported it, but most importantly you fuckers, thank you so much, fucking brilliant.
Hey, hey, hey.
We're going to Bloodstock! How are you feeling?
Overwhelmed.
We're not.
Overwhelmed is the word, definitely.
How do you think your performance went?
Shit! we went in there saying, look, as long as we go in and give 110%, come out with no regrets about our performance, that's the most we can do. So that's what we did.
I think we did.
I had a good time, man.
We did that, yeah.
We all had an amazing. I was feeling the fun on stage. As soon as the music started to connect, I want to take this chance to actually say how proud I am of you guys for kind of stepping up for a second. I really am. I'm so proud. We worked so hard to actually see it come together.
You guys came on first, and I know I've seen you guys in all the heats. And I noticed you stepped it up a notch, and that, was that something you really wanted to give?
That was it.
It
This
was,
whole
man.
month we were working towards it. Every little detail we were thinking about, everything. And to see it pay off as well, it makes us want to do it more and get too good. If that's the thing.
Can never be too good. Can never be too good. Never be too good.
So what? I know it's probably really early. You probably haven't even thought about this. What kind of preparation will you be doing for the festival?
Everything's got to be bigger and better.
Bigger, better, heavier, faster.
Fire, I don't care, whatever, man.
Fire.
Skulls on stage, it's going to be mental. Yeah. Whatever it is, it's going to be bigger.
Fucking
better.
zombies, man, everything.
We're going to bring the best show SKARTHIA can bring, and then some.
How do you think about the other bands who performed tonight?
They're fucking amazing.
We didn't.
Well, I was stressed out since we finished, man. I was like, kept thinking, these guys like, what the fuck, man, these guys are so good.
Every band tonight. It was
such a close competition.
That was the worst part of going first, was having to sit through and see all the bands play
and
watching it like, oh god, they're good. Oh god, they're really good. Oh god, they're really good. Oh shit. Oh, they're all really good. Oh,
but it looks like
they're all so good. Who's going through? No one knows.
It's true. Like, it looks like Simon bent the rules a bit to add another band. And you must have really impressed.
The fact that happened just goes to show the level of talent that was on tonight.
And what a hard decision to make.
I was so glad I didn't have to make that decision.
Yeah. It's disgusting.
Someone's got to go through. I guess we'll take that bullet.
Twist I might as well go through. Well, I've just got to say I've followed your journey. We had 3 interviews, one pulled through, but I've got to say congratulations.
Thank you for everything.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
And I will be seeing you at Bloodstock.
We will.
Bloodstock!
You're Richard Toad and you are going to Bloodstock. How are you feeling?
Very good.
Unbelievable.
I mean, it's not real right now because good friends of ours were in this competition in the final, and it was just amazing to be able to share the stage with them. And yeah, so it's a little bit bittersweet, really, if we're honest. But fuck, we're just really pleased, obviously.
Yeah, definitely happy about it. That's for sure.
John getting that guitar, that's just amazing. That is just amazing. That's so cool.
That's nice.
That was unexpected too.
What do you think of the other bands, as you say, like with
Well, I thought
Outright Resistance blew me away. SKARTHIA,
they put on
they
a really
blew
good
me
show.
away. I mean, and because they were on first, to get on first and do what they did,
yeah, it's tough.
and they owned it.
Well, Overthrow, once the first band had been announced, SKARTHIA, I thought Overthrow were going to be the next one to be announced, my personal opinion.
I thought it was WYCHHOUND. I thought WYCHHOUND was going to be
All
this,
WYCHHOUND.
to be honest.
So
HALBERD
there was such a
also.
thin line between.
It's just a great night for music anyway, isn't it? Like, you know, I feel a bit stupid, I must say. But, you know, I really think we'd win this.
I know it's probably a bit early in the day to ask this, but what kind of prep would you do for playing Bloodstock?
Lots of just sitting in the rehearsal room, I guess.
Well, we weren't prepared for this anyway.
We were a little bit.
We had a practice. We practice every week, like all bands. You know, it's more than a hobby for us. But the fact that we can go and do it in front of a lot of people now, because we used to never do any gigs.
This has been a good kickstart, just to sort of from not doing many gigs to doing this and then suddenly playing in a festival. It's like, fuck, a bit of a surprise.
I was going to say thank you to yourself, and to Mick, and to Richard, and to Diesel, and to Rico,
Everything.
Mick, Simon, all the bands. It's a lot of bands. We're all good because we went to a lot. We went to a lot of the gigs this year because we were like psyched from last year. And it's like, oh, this is cool.
That's it. It was here last year and this year.
And it's a shame if this place is going to shut because
Hopefully we can find.
I hope so.
On that note, I'll let you celebrate.
Thanks very much, dude. I'll probably ram it on a little bit there. Oh, well.